Welcome everybody to another episode of Rita Story Does Level Design. Right here you have a 3D model of the ship that I'm going to end up using for Space Priest Pirate whatever. And with that, we are going to dive into this level here. It is just a white box of a station at the moment, nothing too fancy, as well as the ship itself. You know, everything does work. We worked in the player controller, made everything all nice and hunky-dory. We also put in this world here, as well as a set of trigger boxes that will do some various things. We did have some issues with this one right here. Originally, what it was supposed to be is that when you hit this trigger box, this would spawn in, and it's going to end up being like a book or a cross from your ship, and then you need to go pick that up before you can come into the base, because this trigger box activates the docking lights up ahead. Unfortunately, it didn't really work. We also have some stuff like this one right here will disable your input while the matinee is playing, and that's just for the front door. Just changes the camera angle and everything. So let's get started and let's see how this looks. Quick little welcome home, Father. There's our docking lights. And it does stop you for 2 seconds, so after 2 seconds while the matinee is playing, you can stop your ship. It's just to force players to not all of a sudden start pressing buttons. And with these doors here, it's actually my favorite part of the level. So what ended up happening is the lights just happen to be in the perfect spot originally, so that when the doors open, it gives that kind of cinematic brightness look. And then as you come inside, activate the lights, and then that raises up the landing pad. So what we're going to end up adding in next is that the landing pad is going to have a little bit of functionality, so you can press an input on it to land. That'll teleport your player controller down there and lock its input, and that will end up proccing in a matinee that I'm going to end up putting in, where some characters that I'm going to end up having set far off screen are going to just move very quickly over to a location, or I'll just have it toggle the visibility and then do a matinee of it moving in, so it's still in the same spot, it's just not actually doing anything. And so we'll get around to that when we can. Unfortunately, we don't have a sturdy vertical slice at the moment, but during our next sprint we are hoping that we can end up adding a little bit more, add in some more stuff such as a weapon system for your spaceship and some enemies, as well as get an updated full 3D model of a space station for your main character. If you liked the video so far, don't forget to hit that like button. Otherwise, if this is your first time watching, don't forget to hit that subscribe. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. And that is everything. Hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful day, and I hope that you enjoyed the first look at Space Priest Pirate whatever.